Hi, this is Tandy Gutierrez, and this is a Tip Tuesday extra bonus video. So I create content based on what the subscribers and the fans need. This is what you guys keep saying you need, so here we go. Today we're talking about rebounding and the mini tramp. So this is what I use at home, and you guys are like, please make a video, what do you do? I'm just gonna show you what I typically do, okay? And that's gonna be a really simple bit of stuff. If you want more information on the rebounder, there's another Tip Tuesday mini vid just on the informational educational part of what it does and how it does it. And you can check that out here on the YouTube channel as well. But if you're just gonna jump, get on, okay? So in the beginning, when I first got mine, I was at the low of my autoimmune and thyroid issues. I got it to just start rebuilding my fitness. I started with 2 minutes of this kind of jumping daily and built up from here. So just the up-down jumping is enough to be of benefit to you on the rebounder, or in our house as we call it, the mini tramp, okay? So just a good jump up and down is totally cool, totally enough and awesome, and it never needs to get fancier than that, okay? If you want to start to make it a little bit fancier, just start by pointing your toes to get that extension through the legs and more into the ankle as you're jumping up and down, okay? So just working the toes and elongating the feet, getting into the arches of your feet a little bit more, and the strength of the ankles is huge, okay? So when I'm doing these on my own, I have a timer, and I just kind of do things for 1 minute to 2 minutes at a time, again in that interval range of going up and down, keeping things a little diverse, not getting bored in my brain or in my body, okay? Next one would be little V jumps, heels together, toes apart. So for all those Pilates aficionados, that's pretty familiar, right? So you're getting that little extra bit of inner thigh as you go up and down. So again, you can just start working heels together, toes apart, or you can really press for that inner thigh, squeeze, and reach through the point of the toe as well, okay? Then just taking the feet wide, again, changes things in your body. You're constantly trying to roll your shoulders down and back. And if you can gather up a little bit more core support, do that, okay? So these wide feet, just another variation. Again, doing these things for 1 to 2 minutes at a time. Here's my favorite, the jumping jack. So again, it focuses on the inner thigh and pelvic floor especially. So postnatal mamas, this is a big one, okay? So that little bit of squeeze and a little bit of jumping jack that you connect at the top before you land, okay? Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come down. So just that wide position. Next, good little holdover from dance class. If you start in 5th position, so heel to toe, jump up, switch. So little changements. It's just a pass of the ankle, that's all it means. So going up and down, okay? Lots more inner thigh happening here, tons of pelvic floor. Then you can get fancier. You can do a double. It's kind of harder on the mini tramp. And while you're talking, okay? So you can do doubles. For all of you with a ballet background, you're gonna want to, it's gonna feel like fun. Okay, then go back to the regular jumping. You can do any combo of these that you want. So string them together like I've done. Pick one that you weave in between just the plain jump and work your way up. There's so many different variations, okay? So the next piece is that I like to do, they're squares or circles. So you have 1, 2, turn for 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, then go the other way. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, go the other way. You can do as many of these variations as you want. Just make sure you keep them even. You will gain more balance, more control, and better spotting. Hold here as you go. Then if you want to get fancy and you're feeling confident, you can do 180s to where you go back and back, halfway, halfway, then go the other way, halfway, halfway again, so you're even, halfway and halfway. I do a full 360 every once in a while, but not very often, okay? So then we go into some of the extra fun stuff of skiing. So if you do like to ski, a bit of a mogul technique of side to side, you can definitely feel more inner thigh and some more obliques, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The extra fun one, I think, is the twist. Okay, so I do take all my Pilates technique into this. Try to keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Try to scoop up in the low belly. And I do try to keep from shoulder to hip square so that I get more oblique as I twist on the bottom. So kind of that pepper grinder technique that you feel the bottom moving so you get the whittling in your core. 3, 2, 1, and then just jump. The last two are the big ones, not ones everybody needs to try, but if you feel like you've worked your way up to it and you want a bit of a challenge, you're gonna do a high knee jump for like 10. Okay, here we go. So knees and feet together and just jump. Okay, and jump, and jump. If you feel like you can keep your centering and just go up, down, great. Okay, but it does get a little crazy to talk while you do it. Then, the last one is these wide knee positions, okay? So, same kind of thing, high knees, but in a wider position. But you're just gonna do up, and up, and up. And if you wanna try to do in a row, up, down. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and then just jump. You could alternate legs, okay? There are unlimited variations of stuff, and the goal clearly is not to fall off, but you guys don't have to talk through it while you're doing it, okay? So just jumps. These are some of the variations, and you can go back to the other video to see some of the benefits of it, but to my loyal subscribers, this was just for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. It gives you a place to start. There's lots of other resources out there of people who really teach rebounding. This is my personal hobby and benefit. It's not something I typically teach, but you guys wanted to see what I do. That's what I do. I keep it really fun. I'm very methodical, very thoughtful on the mat with your PYM workouts. This is kind of where it gets to balance out and break loose a little bit. So there's some food for thought for you and some fun on the rebounder, and I will see you next time.